What's that, Jenkins? It's tiny. Well, it might be tiny, but it can do good things. Let me tell you. Hang on a minute. Who's that now? Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Brackett. How are you? Yes, I was just showing Jenkins my tiny thing. Yeah, pardon? Yeah, no, not that. Yes. What? You've got a massive thing? Oh, have you? Well, you would, wouldn't you? What? Do I want to come and have a look at it? Yeah, all right. Right, Jenkins, carry on tidying up. I'm popping off out to look at Mr. Brackett's large thing. Yeah, Jenkins, size doesn't matter. It's what you do. Hello, welcome to Tweed's Garage, where in this episode, we're going on a field trip. Yeah, all of us. You can come too. We're going to pop over and see Chris at the Bracket Factory. Some of you might have stumbled across him already, but if not, it's another little video channel to go and watch occasionally. Yeah, but come back here, because, you know, you like it here. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll pile in the motor. Sit tight, don't spill your drinks. Mrs. Tweed won't like it. She doesn't like sticky stuff all over her car. And we're going to see Chris at the Bracket Factory. Yeah, come on in, let's go, this way. Excellent, no hernia today. Hernia today, gone tomorrow. So unfortunately for this next bit, I forgot to turn the mics on, so it's very quiet. I've boosted the volume up best I can. Hopefully it won't spoil your viewing pleasure. Hello and welcome to Tweed's Garage, and today we're at Chris's garage at the Bracket Factory. If you don't know him, I'll put a little link in the bottom. Go and see what he's got. He's got a very nice toy box, lots of toys in there, and his workshop's as messy as mine. See, there's many of us out there that work in a mess.
Well, it just means we're productive.
Yes.
If you don't do anything, you don't make a mess.
The worst thing I find when I lose tools is when I tidy up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the worst thing ever. So, but Chris has bought this small engine.
Tiny little thing.
Tiny little engine. He's going to put it in a Nissan Leaf for something to do. But yeah, tell us what it is, Chris.
So this is an American LaFrance fire truck engine. V12, 8.1 litres, 24 spark plugs, 4 coils, cuddly toy, fondue sets,
yes,
his and hers, matching
teas made. Don't forget the teas made.
Yeah. So I bought it. The plan is to put it in a sort of 1940 Speedster. The engine dates from 1949, but it is actually the engine derived from an Auburn Speedster from about mid-30s. So build a big car, put the engine in. This engine has been sitting there for probably 20 years, so we're just doing a little investigation just to see what needs doing to it.
So
it turns.
Yeah.
All the valves look good. A couple of stuck valves. The distributors will need a bit of work, but I don't think it's a million miles away from being a running engine.
It's in really good nick. So yeah, we'll take you around it and show you the bits and bobs.
Yeah.
And yeah. So LaFrance, for those that don't know, build, the Americans will know, they build fire engines. So it's really flash, nice chrome and red fire engine, gold leaf numbers on the top. Yeah, so this is after the war. So they bought the rights to this engine.
They bought the rights off Auburn when Auburn went bankrupt. Yeah.
And they've sort of made it more reliable, I think, for a fire engine. So they've doubled up on the distributors, and they've doubled up on the spark plugs. So you're always guaranteed that it will fire up when the alarm goes.
If one goes down, switch over, get to the fire, save lives.
And it's got two dynamos on it. We're not sure whether one is for the sort of the engine ancillaries, and one is for lights and horns and things like that. Not quite sure.
One will go. I'm probably going to keep both distributors.
Yeah.
Just because, well, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And maybe when I do go on holiday in it, and one of them packs up, I can just switch over to this one.
Switch over. What you need is a switch like they have on the aircraft for the magnetos, because they always have two magnetos. So when they're sitting there on the runway, they'll switch one off.
Yeah, just to double check.
And then switch over and turn the other one off.
Could be my little party piece.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. So yeah, I think it will be fun. So yeah, we're going to dig into it. although it's in bits now, but you'll see that. I'll show you all that. But yeah, you need to sort of pop in and see Chris over time when he's doing this up, and see what progress he's making with it. Yeah, awesome. All cool. All right, Chris.
Watch this space.
Watch this space. Let's take you around it then. Bought a tape measure if you don't get the full scale of it. So it is to a different flan blade. It's getting near tea time. So if we go from the fan blade to the clutch, you're looking at 4 foot long. Yes, 4 foot long. 4 foot long. And it's a very narrow V, as you said.
45 degree V.
45 degree V. So it's only 16 inches. The actual block and heads, 16 inches wide, and the depth from the bottom of the sump up to the top of the inlet manifolds is working in old money 3 foot 9 inches. There you go. And any idea of weight? Heavy.
Damn heavy. Damn heavy. I reckon it's got to be somewhere between half a ton and 3/4 of a ton.
Yeah. I think it's just deformed the ring. It's on a it's got a ring, isn't it? I reckon you can probably beat that back into shape. Yeah. That'll work.
That's the bloody 9/16 socket, hasn't
You
it?
read it a minute ago.
Was it?
I'm glad it's not just me.
No, this
Is it on there?
This is the 5/8 for there.
Yeah.
What have you done with it? Just,
Oh, there it is.
Short trim or something.
Yeah. So it just reassures other viewers that, that they're not the only numpties.
Yeah,
we're all the same.
You reckon these are all the hole down? You reckon there's just 4?
There's one there.
Yeah.
One there. Yeah. I don't know whether that's just something holding something on
the inside, yeah. So I think we're just going to need
just give it a light wiggle, and if it's
I'll have to use a spanner on that.
So Chris, explain this. So there's a camshaft here.
Yeah.
And then this is why we're looking in here, because it's sort of a weird arrangement that the valves are this way, in these blocks here and here, and then these are little separate little cylinder heads with the spark plugs in on the side.
Yeah, the combustion chamber is, you've got your piston here, and the combustion chamber rings up like this into a vertical tunnel, and then the valves work at 90 degrees almost to the top of the pistons.
Yeah.
It's a peculiar thing.
There, very narrow. Was it 45 degrees, Chris?
45 degrees.
45 degrees. So we discovered the camshafts there, rocker shafts there, and then the rockers are on rollers and operate off the camshaft in the middle of the V. Let's have a look inside.
So we have cleaned this all up, taken the bolts out. I shall hand this to my faithful assistant.
Yep.
Unfortunately, you have this big lever here, which we can use to. Oh, we don't need to break the seal.
Okay.
It literally just. Oh. Wow.
There you go.
Look at that.
You're going to be there
Clean as a whistle.
for about 3 weeks just doing the valve clearances, aren't you?
Well, you can see. What can you see? You can see lots of valves springs. Yeah. You can see a little tiny drive gear down there. Can you see it down there?
Yeah.
Don't know what that is. Yeah.
But vertical. It's not, sort of not horizontal. It's sort of vertical, isn't it? And it sort of looks like
It looks very
very good condition. It looks like nobody's been in there and butchered it, have they?
No, and all the nuts that haven't been rounded and butchered. I wouldn't be surprised if this has never been monkeyed with.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I don't think that's the camshaft, Chris. I think that's the rocker shaft.
Right. Okay. Do you think the camera?
Yeah,
Camera's lower then.
this thing here at the back here, I think that's the rocker shaft there, because you can see that the rockers
Yeah. No, I think you're right.
run through the rocker shaft runs through the middle,
Yeah.
and they're all rockers. So how does the camshaft operate those then?
Magic.
It's in good condition though.
It's very nice, isn't it?
Yeah, no condensation, no rust.
And you're right. This is
normally
just
the top
this
end,
is just
isn't it?
piece of. It's literally just a piece of string.
Yeah, well that's how, because you were saying these were Auburn engines, but
Yeah.
they were built by
Lycoming.
Lycoming were sort of aircraft engine builders, and aircraft engines, they tend to use either silk or wool thread as a gasket.
This looks like wool.
Yeah, there you go.
Do a four-handed attempt.
Yeah. See if it cranks. Now,
Right.
You're gonna have positive or negative earth.
12. It says 12 volts.
12 volt, yeah.
There you go. That's the start. Place your bets. Positive.
Positive earth, you
I
reckon?
reckon so. Yeah.
It's after the wall. Yes. Oh, not with short handles. No,
Yeah,
I haven't got a
these are
short
great.
handle one. But I've got,
These are plumbers ones
yeah.
for getting in sort of
Yeah,
tight.
show them to the, show 'em. Those ones. Yeah, I've got a pair like that, but they've got a long handle.
Yeah, these are fantastic.
And they're narrower as well, so
Yeah.
you can get into really tight spaces.
Back of
with them.
toilets.
Yeah.
and- Right. Okay.
Okay.
Stand clear. So I'll hold the earth on. And
Yeah.
You tap.
Ooh.
Well, it turns over.
Yeah. Starter motor don't smoke. The
I thought it was smoking, but it was just the rust being blown out of the exhaust manifold. Well, I know my battery's good.
Yeah, yeah. So as Chris said earlier, the engine originates from a 1940s, 50s La France fire engine. Probably one of the later 700 models like this, which were quite revolutionary because they were sort of like the cab forward design, whereas the earlier La France fire engine that used the same engine was a more traditional truck style fire engine. So La France bought the rights from Auburn to manufacture the V12 engine for the fire engines. And for those who don't know, Auburn produced some of the most gorgeous looking 1920s cars to come out of America. And the straight 8 supercharged 851 boat tail speedster being the best looking one of the lot. The V12 version came a little bit later, but just didn't quite have the looks of the 851, with the radiator being quite slabby and upright, whereas the 851 was sort of sleek where it was laid back, and one of those designs that looked like it was going fast even when it was standing still. These cars being very popular with the Hollywood stars and starlets of that era, including Jean Harlow, James Cagney, and of course, Jean Harlow, Barbara Hutton, and oh yeah, Jean Harlow. So there you go, what a whopper. Mr. Brackett's massive one. Yeah, oh, what a beauty. I've never seen one as big as that before. Yeah, anyway, if you want to sort of see more of that, see the progress that he's making on that, and he's sort of trotting along very well with it, I'll put a link down into his channel down below, so you can pop along, go and have a look, see how it's going. Yeah, come back here though. Yeah, you know, just go and have a little look, come back here. So, there you go, just a short one. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Give us a like, hit subscribe if you want to see more, and we'll see you next time. All right? Shit, what? The berry? Yeah, it's bloody cold. See you later. Bye. Right, start the Jenkins car. We're going over. Who's that? All tangled up. Right, back in we go. What's that, Jenkins? It's tiny. Yes, it might be tiny, but tiny. Hello, welcome to Tweed's Bracket Factory. Anyway, yeah, so if you enjoyed that, oh, that moved. So there you go. That's That's Mrs. Bracket. I've got the mic on. Could be a waste of time. Meow meow meow. Yep.